already know what time it is. This time, my mission to help people find love is taking me down the Potomac River. It's time for our singles to focus on quality over quantity. They all won't be starting this process together.
They ain't playing no game.
Until our final couples will remain. We're playing for keeps, y'all. We're about to find out which of these Potomac singles are ready to love.
The energy that I need from a woman, it has to be sexual energy that just makes you want to say, I can't wait to get home. Take that off the table. You get on the table. But there has to be some substance to that, because ultimately, I want to be with somebody forever.
I am vaxxed and waxed. I'm Dakia.
Right. You are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
That's your other name?
Beautiful? You running lines on me already. You ain't waste no time.
I will not do that to you. I might.
I love to touch and be touched. So if that doesn't open the door and let you know what type of party it is. A Southern girl makes a house a home. He brings home the bacon, I cook it.
I'm feeling like it's right before kickoff. You got the butterflies going, and you kind of want to get that first 15 plays out the way. Wiley came from my grandfather's middle name. His name was Clarence Wiley. I'm so glad my mother did not name me Clarence. Oh my God.
Who's your football team?
I play ball at Virginia Tech.
Okay.
This ACC championship. Being a former athlete affects my love life because jocks always get the stigma as like, oh, you got a lot of women.
Women outnumber men, what, 10 to 1?
Oh, is
Something
that
like
right?
that. Successful women here that you guys like the little sampler platters.
That was a good way to put it.
What? Sampler platter.
I haven't had any samples.
My dad taught me all about being a gentleman. I believe in chivalry. It's not dead over here. My ex had no respect for me. Sleeping with men inside of my house, there were times where she would invite men to her trips. I mean, if you love someone, I can't see you going to a swingers resort without them. Bring me with you. Don't go without me.
I'm the diva in a relationship. I want my man to lead, but I'm definitely in the background pulling the string. Hi,
How you doing?
how
It's a pleasure.
Nice
How
to meet you.
Fernando.
He was so sweet, but I like my man ass flat. I got all the ass. Your ass don't need to be big as mine.
I'm Panamanian also. My dad's from Panama.
Oh, I love me a Caribbean man.
Yeah.
Demetrius. Nice to meet you.
Demetrius, I'm Dakia.
Dakia?
Yes, nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you.
Demetrius, that man is smooth as silk.
How you doing, bro? Demetrius.
I was like, God. This is the man of my dream. You see what I'm doing?
Yes.
This is the metaphor for our relationship.
See what you
Follow
did
me,
there?
follow me. I'm looking for a man who is confident, a man who sees value and love and respect in me and in himself. I want a man to love me like Martin and Gina.
I don't want to steal you away from everybody,
Of course you can. You're gorgeous, so I understand.
Appreciate that. Hey, I do have a little style. But I never could really tap into it because I was in the military. I joined the military straight out of high school, did 21 years and couldn't settle down, just running from women to women. I just recently retired, so I want to have fun and enjoy life, and I want to do that with someone else. You wouldn't be opposed to like doing an outdoor activity?
Nope, if you wouldn't be opposed to going to a pole dance class with me.
Oh, I'm not opposed to that.
I'm not asking for a lot, but I so happen to have a list. Consistency
consideration, loves black people.
Oh, and I need my man to be hot AF.
I don't care about all the women in the DMV area. I don't care if Beyonce is in the room. I just want the one that's really for Laverne. I have never experienced someone who really, really wants to be with me, someone who wants to build a life with me, and somebody who is serious. I didn't tell you, so my career, I'm a stripper.
Oh,
No, I'm just
nice.
joking.
Clifton came in with this voice of God. Barry White, James Earl Jones, all wrapped up into one. Now we got competition.
I think I want a woman that's gonna be like myself. I'm loud, I'm fun, I'm outgoing. I like to have a good time.
I feel my help coming now. This time around, I want you to focus on quality over quantity. Tonight, 2 of you going home.
2 people. I was like, damn, already?
What do you do for a living?
I am a professional singer.
Mariah Carey all day, whole time.
I don't care.
Any kids?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay. Do you want kids?
It depends.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, Fernando, use that day like an interview process. In a relationship, can you help my other needs? It's okay to have a fear, but I want that person who isn't afraid to push past the fear.
Going on my like 4th year at the school.
Middle school, high school?
It's charter school, high school, so.
All charter schools are high school,
yeah.
but. Okay, high school. You on the high school level. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, Wally?
I'm 32.
Okay,
So-
you look maybe 35.
What about yourself?
I'm definitely older.
I actually prefer an older woman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You got the maturity level.
I feel like
You've been told that.
No. I feel like
No one here is terrible, but I probably wouldn't talk to Wally, to be honest with you. If he was older, maybe. I don't go in the cradle. I'm gonna go mingle a little bit, but I'm gonna be back.
Kena is a little blunt at times. She seemed very outspoken.
Thank you. Bling bling.
Thank you.
Is that a topaz?
Yes.
That's my middle name.
Really?
The first person that I was like, oh, who's that? It was Demetrius.
I'm ready to love because I feel like it's Sabrina 2.0. Have you been married?
Yes, I was married before.
How long were you married?
Oh, it was a short period, so it was like 3 years.
Okay.
Wasn't a good feeling,
Yeah.
especially when you know you're at fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I owned that. After that process, and trying to understand the why.
Mm-hmm.
Went to counseling. I still continue to do it.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm just ever changing
Yes.
as a person and as a man. Just trying to be the best representation of myself. Why didn't your marriage work?
We got married kind of young.
Okay.
I had no idea what I really wanted. And I think that made it hard for us to grow together.
We connect on a level to where we've been through the same situation. That's what really drew me more into her.
Very nice to meet you, P.O.
too. Yes.
As in Popo.
As in post office, because I deliver.
Okay. P.O., Popo, post office, parole officer. What are you delivering?
Hey.
Paul started off with P.O. because he delivers. So does Grubhub.
Was married and divorced.
Wait, time out. I'm sorry, stop right there. So was it like he was married for one day and then it was over or what?
About a year and a half, 2 years. It wasn't long.
So you didn't give it a chance? Are you gonna check out after a year and a half if ain't right?
I was young.
I'm not trying to come at you high. I couldn't really break through her at all. She was guarded.
Are you ready for love?
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
You know, I've always been ready for it. I just gotta be just ready for me.
We all know that we're here to find love, but two people be going home when we're already starting behind the 8 ball with the amount of people we're supposed to have.
Romeo and Juliet, you like that story?
No.
Because the end kind of sucks, right?
The ending sucks, and you know what? When you have a family that doesn't want you to be together and you feel like you have to kind of go above them and make poor decisions to find love because your family doesn't support you, that's terrible.
My mom never gave me affection. The first time she ever told me she loved me was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I went all my life and she never said, I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she said, I love you, son. I remember walking in the room and it really touched my soul. I was raised by my grandparents. My mom, she was in the military. She spent most of her years in Kuwait, so we didn't grow up having a relationship. When people are like too overly emotional, it kind of throws me off. And
You kind
like,
of close up a little bit. My mother has never been in my life. I've been estranged from my mother for over 15, 20 years. Growing up for me was difficult. I was raised by my aunt, but my aunt was a strong woman. She really indirectly taught me you don't need a traditional household to have love. What I'm hearing from a lot of people, hey, do you want to have children? It's like, I do, but it's closed, right? I'm guarded because I don't want my child to come in this world not feeling love.
What I want is something that's gonna last. And I feel like Precious, she's bearing her soul to me right now. There's something underneath the surface that I gotta learn more about.
Maybe the love that he is resisting could stem from the lack of love received from the top, his mother.
How y'all liking the beginning of the process?
I'm liking it, Tommy.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Exciting.
Who's caught your eye thus far?
Demetrius. You know, Demetrius is very tailored. He's very put together.
And you buy in on all of that?
The suit game was on point. Like, he came in with eggplant, plum.
Demetrius as well. I mean, he's just like a nice piece of dark chocolate. Like, how could you not?
That chocolate thing.
In our conversations, he was already being vulnerable. He was very accountable of things that had happened in his past.
With his mistakes.
Definitely, like, shot him up my list because of that. Demetrius, I really liked him. And Clifton is nice as well.
Clifton.
Tell me about Clifton.
He is just easy to talk to, super funny.
I feel safe with him. Clifton's just like my homeboy.
Oh, God.
I want a friend. I want to start off with a friend. And Wiley.
Wiley.
Yeah.
Laverne is interesting.
Laverne is interesting?
He's interesting. He has a lot to say.
Tell me who we not feeling now. No connection.
If I had to send somebody home tonight, it'd probably be Fernando.
Fernando.
Our conversation wasn't very engaging.
Anytime with Fernando?
Barely.
Fernando, he's missing a bit of umph. I feel like he's protected. Something happens when a man put on a suit.
Who else are we not feeling?
P.O. is what he go by.
And P.O.
Precious.
Oh, Precious.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Call P.O.
P.O. What does P.O. mean? Where I'm from, that's parole officer.
Yeah, that's what I
Paul. I'm kind of in between like Paul and Fernando. Paul has such a very strong interest, you know what I mean? It's something there. Like,
right.
P.O. is not for me. It felt really combative in a way.
Any healthy relationship, you do want someone that's gonna push you a little bit, but there's a difference between being challenged in a motivational way and being challenged in, why are you this way?
My tattoo, I have Spawn on one leg and War Machine, which is the black version of Iron Man.
Ladies, how did I do?
You did good.
Do we have some boss ladies up in here? Yeah.
I'm pushing everybody forward because I'm like, I ain't going nowhere.
The gentleman that just isn't ready to love is Fernando.
I was eliminated tonight. First one eliminated. I definitely connected with several of the women. I guess I didn't make a strong enough bond with them. Whether it was my fault, whether I didn't say enough to them to keep them engaged, I didn't get the job done. I learned that, the people here, they show their intentions, and I make sure I do the same in the future as well.
Guess what? We're not done yet.
Oh my goodness.
Outside of my connection, like with yoga,
I'm enjoying this completely.
What?
Really.
Everything? Or
Getting to know.
to know people?
Clifton is 6'4", caramel Paul Bunyan with a very white voice.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, my interest is here.
Oh, here, aquí.
Aquí?
Okay.
Our first date, where we going?
Surprise me.
All right.
Surprise me.
I will. I just need to know how adventurous you are. Have you ever done goat yoga?
I've seen these goat on your back. I enjoy flirting with you.
Me too. I like it a lot.
Clifton, from the jump, saw what he wanted and went after what he wanted.
The realest connection I had was with Joy. And once you make that connection with a person, it's a little difficult to open up to everybody else. And I know that's what you're supposed to do, but if it's something that's that organic, why would you stop?
You know, my lips been all over that, right?
Oh, even better.
Tiffany seems like she's a pretty nice girl, down to earth, had a nice little pointed. She was looking good.
I have 2 sons.
And do you feel like anybody that you bring in your life, your kids will accept?
They're both open to it because I've been alone for so long. My oldest, he just doesn't want me to be hurt. You know, that's what he says.
Has he seen you hurt before?
It's the first day, and I'm finding that I don't want to jump in too quickly. I don't want to be too impulsive and end up in another relationship that's unhealthy.
What type of guys you like?
I can't say I have particulars.
I feel like she's guarded in something she's not saying. She was more in that friend zone.
What do you know about Gary, Indiana?
Nada.
You losing points now.
No, you can school me.
Michael Jackson.
Okay. Is that y'all claim to fame? That's a
Sinclair
good one.
Robinson.
If you had to claim some.
We know about a couple of things.
Yeah.
Air
this
Force.
this lady just walked up.
I'm a moonwalking thriller and grab you just like this and come get you. Y'all can take this.
I got a little spot, I call it the Vern Corner. My tactic was never to sit in the corner and just be the cool guy, but I am cool.
I know your bodybuilding experience.
Oh, see, you had to remember that, right?
Oh, because I want to do bikini. And I want you to help me do bikini.
If I help you do bikini, do I get to tan you and everything?
You ain't get to rub the tanning oil all over me.
I want someone who can, be honest with me, tell me what I need to hear, tell me what I don't want to hear, because I don't want a yes person. So I want an alpha.
Rest assured that if you do put your trust in me, which is your heart, your respect, your time with me, that I am gonna put you first.
You know you're making my heart, flutter.
We really have this compatibility.
Can I have a seat here?
Of course.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We'll connect.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely.
I'm the main event.
Oh, you are the main event?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
Yeah. When do you think it is?
Okay, give me a season at least.
Is it October?
I mean, it could be.
What?
This is like speed dating on crack. The key and I caught eyes when I first came in. I'm like, damn, she's sexy. So then I'm like, later on, I'm gonna make my way over there. 5-year plan.
5-year plan. Definitely want to be on the water.
Me too.
Water has to be a part of it. It's just something about the vibe of, hey girl.
Can I join in?
You can. How you doing?
Clifton and I are being blocked. I can't say that.
We was talking about a 5-year plan, 10-year plan.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to be on the water somewhere, on the beach, with a house, and I'm walking out straight to the water. You stuck in Maryland,
Oh, no. I had a really, really bad headache. I just was trying to figure out, can someone give me an Advil Tylenol? Where you want to live? I like Jamaica. I mean,
What's
going on in here?
Oh,
boy. Now when Tommy comes around, my heart just starts beating. It's just like... Fernando leaving within minutes, you really have no idea what could lead to your elimination.
They hate to see me coming. Tell me what P.O. mean, man.
Pretty outstanding.
Parole officer.
That's what I said.
Post office.
Why post office?
Because I deliver.
My man,
Who delivered a good connection up in here?
Sabrina. Sabrina is everything that I want in a woman on paper, in the physical. I'm going after her.
My man.
Sabrina. I like her vibe. I like her presentation.
Sabrina. The genuineness I felt when I was talking to her, and then what we wanted. A relationship that's defined by the two individuals in it and not anybody else. Okay. That's the deepest connection that I had so far.
I like Precious' vibe. She gives good energy. I feel like she'll give you her all if she's really into you.
The Kia. She's spontaneous, she's fun, she likes to travel, which are some of the same exact things that I like to do.
Precious?
Precious.
Yeah, conversation's been great. It seems like we've been knowing each other for 20 years now.
Joy has a sense of humor that's like mine. That goes a long way. She has a profession where she travels a lot and, she's on the road. And I like that. I'm there. I'm the fan in the audience. You know what I mean?
We enjoy connected on another level, too. I'm kind of like a reserved type of guy.
Who do we not have a connection with?
Keena.
Keena. I mean, if the vibe ain't there,
it's just not there.
Keena. To sustain a relationship,
exactly.
I need a lot more than just like a homegirl vibe.
Anybody else we're not feeling?
Ace.
Yoga can change your life.
We couldn't get past talking about yoga. I was hoping to get more in depth of, exactly why she's here.
Ace, I was like, the energy wasn't there.
I would say Tiffany.
Did you find her attractive?
I do find her attractive.
All right, I think I got all the information I need. Y'all do me a favor. Go outside, get everybody ready.
It's almost like the walk of shame.
You made it to the end of this day. Give yourself a big round of applause. You've been spending... Ladies, I'm looking at you now. Just because your time is cut short, don't mean your person is not out there.
Right.
That means they just not here.
I had no idea who it was going to be.
Tiffany.
I'm not happy because I know I was doing my job, so I'm confused.
The second woman, Keena. The woman that the men decided that just isn't ready to love is. I am your quality control advisor.
Thank you.
Are you ready to love?
Yeah!
You can go change your diaper now.